Hi there. I'm imagining that you've clicked on this video because your child is interested in learning to sew a bear in our sewing summer camp for Lotus and Ivy this summer. Hi, I'm Karen Smith, and I am so excited that we're going to be doing this camp this year. I am the kindergarten teacher for the school, and I also teach complement classes on sewing. One for kindergarten, age 6, and one for grades 1 and 2. So this summer camp is for children who are a little bit older. They're from ages 8 to 10. And even if your child is a very beginning sewer, I'm confident that they will leave the week with lots of good new skills in their pocket. And if they are already skilled at sewing, look at the treasure we're going to make. I'm going to switch my camera. That's how I teach any project that needs close detail. So let me show you what we've got planned. So we're going to be making this little bear. And it's probably a complicated project if you've never sewn before. So we're going to start by making a little backpack. It will be helpful if some of these felt items are pre-cut before class so we can spend more time just sewing and working on things. But we'll make a little vest. And it's pretty easy because it's just sewn here and here. And then we'll attach it to a little backpack so that the bear can put all the camping gear so that they can go on an adventure. So the backpack will be our first project that we will make on the first day. You can see I already have another little vest. And the second day, we're going to work on making a little sleeping bag. The sleeping bag is the same kind of skills learned for the backpack. Notice the shape's pretty similar. This one will have a little stuffed pillow. And your child can decide what they want on the front. It doesn't have to be moon and stars. And we'll learn some simple stitches. We'll learn an overhand stitch or an overcast stitch. We'll also learn a running stitch. Now, if your child knows how to do blanket stitching, they certainly could do that. But for beginning students, these are the 2 stitches that we will work with, excuse me, for this camp. And then we're going to make some clothes. Your child could make just a vest. That would be fine. They could also make some overalls too, in any color. It doesn't have to be pink. Again, a simple project that they can put on their bear. And they'll also learn how to sew on a button, a skill that everybody needs to know as they get older. And we'll make a little fire out of scraps of felt and some sticks and some little stones. Make a little fire. And after we've had some experience doing some simple stitching, then we'll work on the bear. We'll have 2 days to work on the bear. And again, they'll have more button sewing to make the face. And I will teach them how to do their edging, make their little ear, stuff their little bear. And we will also take our little camping adventure another step forward by using some Sculpey clay and making some camping food. Little marshmallows, an apple. Truly, they can make anything that they want. A little hot dog, a little bowl, even hamburger a la foil. Your child will be able to decide what it is that they want to put for their camping gear. But these are the ideas that I'm sharing. And so their little sleeping bag rolls up and can fit in the backpack. It's kind of a tight fit to have all of their foods in the backpack as well. So maybe that wouldn't go together. But the little bear can totally go on an adventure. I think we're going to have a super fun time. And I will be excited to see what creativity your child brings to the table. Maybe we'll come up with some other things that we will sew as well. but I'm thinking probably, especially for beginning students who've not sewn before, that making a backpack, making a little sleeping bag, and making a bear with possibly some clothes, that's probably what the majority of the students will create. So if you have any questions and you want to ask me a little bit more about how children sew or what your child might experience, reach out to Heather and Sarah. They've got my email address, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have as you ponder this class. Let's see, our class, I should say, is going to be July 31st through August 4th, Monday through Friday. And I think the time is at 1 o'clock Eastern, but if you look at the registration information, that will tell you for sure. I did not put that on my little list of supplies, which I will provide for you so you know exactly what to get. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll look forward to meeting your child. Have a wonderful afternoon.